In a world once dominated by humans, their supremacy crumbled as arrogance paved the way for disaster. A man-made virus swept the globe, birthing an intelligent species of apes while leaving humans diminished, stripping away their intellect and silencing their voices. Amidst this chaotic new world, an ape named Caesar rose to lead, sacrificing everything to secure a future for his kind. The story opens at Caesar's funeral, a solemn ceremony where his allies lay flowers upon his head and light a pyre in his honor. His legacy endures as centuries pass, with ape clans forming across the planet. Among these clans is the Eagle clan, where three young apes, Noah, Sona, and Anaya, are about to embark on a daring ritual quest. Their goal: retrieve eagle eggs for a sacred festival that tests the youth's courage and unity. In keeping with tradition, they must leave one egg behind if three are found, taking only two to nurture and train as hunting companions. The trio ascends to the highest cliff in the dense forest, finally spotting a nest cradling three pristine eggs. Following custom, Noah volunteers to leave one behind, daringly scaling a nearby cliff to reach a sun eagle's nest. But as soon as his hand touches the egg, a fierce mother eagle swoops down in defense. In a heart-pounding struggle, Noah slips and nearly falls, but catches himself on the edge of a dilapidated building, clutching the egg. On their descent, the trio senses something off. Their horses are spooked, and Noah's blanket has vanished. Following a strange trail, they trace it to a dark railway tunnel, where they find the missing blanket hanging ominously. Despite the tribe's rule never to approach the tunnel for fear of encountering the echoes, their term for humans, Sona bravely retrieves the blanket before they retreat to safety. Returning to the clan's village, built high on wooden scaffolding atop ancient electric poles, Noah reunites with his father, Koro, the clan chief. Presenting the egg, Noah tries to conceal his brush with danger, but Koro spots a stain of human blood on the blanket. Suspecting his son's venture into forbidden territory, Koro passes the blanket to his eldest son with orders to investigate further. That night, a rustle in the clan's fish storage awakens Noah. To his shock, he discovers a young human girl hiding among the supplies. As he reaches out, she recoils in fear, pushing past him and fleeing into the forest, accidentally crushing the eagle egg he'd carefully carried. Desperate to replace it, Noah convinces his friends to postpone the ritual and sets off alone, determined to find a new egg before dawn. Riding into the moonlit woods, Noah's search is interrupted by an eerie noise. He stumbles upon a brutal scene: the lifeless body of an ape, armored and masked. Suddenly, his injured brother appears, issuing a dire warning before succumbing to his wounds. Soon after, an ominous group of masked apes, led by the fierce gorilla Commander Silva, arrives, seething at the sight of their fallen kin. They discover traces of human blood on the blanket, revealing they've been tracking the same girl. Silva electrifies Noah's horse to force it to lead them back to the village. Noah returns to a nightmarish sight, the village engulfed in flames. Masked apes storm through, chanting, "For Caesar," as they capture his kin. Heart racing, Noah scales the burning scaffolding to reach his father, but Silva spots him. Noah manages to free the young eagles from their cages, yet Koro perishes in the violent assault. With a devastating final blow, Silva casts Noah from the tower. Dawn reveals the remnants of the village, smoldering in ruin. Grieving, Noah buries his father and vows vengeance. When Koro's eagle unexpectedly appears, Noah mounts his horse and follows it, for the first time crossing the forbidden tunnel. Emerging into an overgrown city of towering ruins, he's awestruck by the desolate remnants of human civilization. Driven by his oath, he pushes deeper into unknown lands. In the morning, the eagle reappears, and Noah tries to bond with it through his father's chant. But the bird asserts its independence, scratching Noah's arm before flying off again. Following it through the dense forest, Noah notices smoke in the distance. Approaching cautiously, he steps onto a patch of glass and suddenly plummets, crashing into a concealed trap below. As Noah breaks free, he encounters an orangutan named Raka, a hidden survivor who initially mistakes him for one of the masked soldiers due to his electrocution stick. After Noah shares his story, Raka realizes he's not an enemy. Raka reveals that his tribe was recently annihilated by the masked apes, and he survived by creating a hidden settlement under the forest floor. He takes Noah to this secret refuge, revealing a collection of ancient books, a marvel Noah has never seen. Raka tells him he's the last of the Order of Caesar, a sacred group committed to upholding the original Caesar's teachings, which are the foundation of ape society. However, Raka explains that the masked apes are distorting Caesar's legacy to serve Proximus Caesar, ruthless tyrant who has begun creating his own laws. Caesar, Raka says, was a noble leader who believed in the unity and strength of apes, not the violence these impostors now preach. He reminisces about a time when apes and humans lived in harmony, a dream Caesar held dearly. Moved, Raka offers to help Noah reunite with his clan, hoping to join them. The two pack supplies and set off. That night, as they rest by their campfire, a young human girl sneaks up and snatches 2 fruits. Noah reacts angrily, but Raka stops him, explaining she's just hungry. Raka then persuades him to lend her a blanket for warmth, emphasizing Caesar's teachings of compassion. Initially, Noah hesitates as it's his mother's blanket, and he's unsure if he'll ever see her again. But Raka's words about compassion change his heart, and he offers the girl the blanket. Raka names her Nova, after a human whom Caesar once befriended. As the night unfolds, they discover an abandoned observatory. Gazing at the stars through an old telescope, Noah and Nova share a moment of awe. The next morning, Nova decides to accompany them on their journey. As they reach a lake, they spot a herd of zebras drinking. Suddenly, primitive humans appear, bathing and drinking from the water. Nova, dressed in modern clothes, is moved to tears at the sight, realizing that humans have regressed over time. Raka then gives Noah a locket bearing Caesar's symbol, reminding him to stay true to his ancestors' teachings. Suddenly, Silva and his soldiers arrive, capturing the humans as part of a cruel hunt. They spot Nova hiding behind Raka and advance toward her, but Noah charges in on his horse, rescuing her just in time. Once safe, Noah tells Raka that Nova can speak, a claim Raka finds impossible, as he believes humans lost their speech. But Nova surprises them both, softly introducing herself as May. She also reveals that she knows the location of Noah's captured tribe and offers to guide them. That night, while the others sleep, Noah repairs the electrocution stick he retrieved from his village. The next morning, May leads them to a raging river with an old wooden bridge, the only way to Silva's camp, where Noah's tribe is held. Despite his apprehension, May urges them forward. But just as they begin crossing, Silva and his soldiers appear on the other side, trapping them. In the ensuing struggle, May slips and falls into a net below the bridge. Raka attempts to rescue her, but is swept into the thundering current. As Silva captures Noah and May, Raka shouts Caesar's creed, "Apes together strong," before he's swept downriver. Silva transports Noah and May to his camp on a rusted ship docked by a massive, ancient vault that Proximus has been struggling to unlock. In the camp, Noah reunites with his mother and friends, Sona and Anaya. They embrace tearfully, overjoyed to be together again after so long. Meanwhile, May is led to a secluded room where she meets Trevathan, a human who, like her, can speak. Trevathan explains that he has willingly submitted to Proximus, believing that human dominance over Earth is lost. He reveals that he created the electrocution stick and has been reading history books to Proximus, filling the tyrant's mind with twisted interpretations of human achievements and Caesar's true legacy. Outside, Proximus and his apes continue their attempt to open the ancient vault, a relic from the distant past of human civilization, as he seeks to unleash its secrets for his own dark purposes. They blast the vault door with gunpowder, tri-chains, and other tools, but the steel remains impenetrable. Trevathan warns May that if Proximus gains access to the vault's technology, he'll build an empire of apes, wiping out the last human survivors. Later, the cunning ape leader invites May and Noah to dine, discussing evolution and his vision of transcending ape kind through human technology. He tries to sway Noah, praising human intelligence as both a strength and a threat to apes. Proximus wants Noah's loyalty, knowing he alone can repair the electrocution stick. Yet May refuses to divulge her true intentions, and Noah boldly denies ever hearing her plans for the vault. After dinner, Noah confides in his father's eagle, feeling hopeless about freeing his tribe. But as he touches Raka's necklace, he's reminded of Caesar's teachings about justice and unity, renewing his resolve. The eagle, sensing Noah's determination, perches on his hand, ready to support the cause. Later, Noah confronts May about her secrecy, demanding to know what she truly seeks. She reveals her mission to retrieve a book capable of restoring human speech. She explains that a virus once granted apes intelligence at the cost of human speech, but she now sees the value of partnership. She confesses she knows the way to the vault. The next day, they team up with Sona and Anaya, ascending the hill toward the vault. They plan to destroy the vault's contents by soaking them in water, making them useless to Proximus. They spread gunpowder beneath the raft, blocking the water's flow when Trevathan catches them. Dismissing their efforts as hopeless, he warns that Proximus is unbeatable. May tries to persuade him to help, but he sneers, saying he's lost faith in humanity and will report them to his leader. Left no choice, May silences him for good, dumping his body into the water. With explosives planted around the dam, Noah climbs the hill carrying May. The group reaches 3 ancient vents leading to the vault, finding the interior eerie and deserted. May powers up the systems and uncovers her prized book, hidden within a secret chamber, discovering it to be a key that activates a global satellite network. Meanwhile, Noah and his friends explore, marveling at relics of human civilization, until they stumble upon horrifying images of apes imprisoned by humans. Noah's belief in peaceful coexistence falters, but before he can speak with May, Proximus's lieutenant bursts in, holding Sona hostage. May surprises him with a hidden gun she found and takes him out. Chaos erupts as May detonates the explosives, flooding the vault and surrounding settlement. Proximus's apes scramble to escape as the Eagle clan climbs to safety. In the mayhem, Silva chases Noah, resulting in a vicious struggle. Noah narrowly escapes through a narrow gap in the pipes, but Silva, a towering gorilla, becomes wedged in the passage and drowns. Barely escaping, Noah reunites with his clan outside, but their relief is short-lived as Proximus catches up, brutalizing Noah and demanding submission. Just as Proximus is about to kill them all, Noah defiantly begins chanting an ancient song, which his clan joins, summoning their eagles. The fierce birds surround and claw at Proximus, with Korra's son Eagle delivering a fatal blow, sending the tyrant plummeting down the hill. In the aftermath, Noah leads his tribe home, where they begin rebuilding. Days later, May arrives to bid farewell, and Noah confronts her about humanity's intentions. May admits she wants to help humans reclaim Earth, but Noah questions the cost for the apes, fearing they would lose their speech again. He recalls Raka's dream of a peaceful future between humans and apes. May, moved by his words, abandons her hidden gun, recognizing Noah's wisdom and potential as a leader. Before parting, Noah gives her Raka's locket, bearing Caesar's mark. She accepts, thanking him, and heads to a satellite base, where she meets Corina and other humans. With the deciphering key, they activate a satellite network, reaching out to survivors around the globe. The movie ends as Noah takes Sona to the observatory. Together, they gaze at the stars, dreaming of a future shaped by unity. From epic battles for survival to forging unlikely alliances, this movie took us deep into the heart of what it means to fight for a better world. If you were on the edge of your seat as much as we were, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you never miss an adventure with us.